Hi everybody, my name is Jackie Cagnett. I am in the examiners group and I am doing this extra credit assignment to inform you guys about my paper. I chose to write about inequalities based on socioeconomic status. I chose to kind of focus my paper on the absolute poverty section of it, which is people that can't afford basic needs like to pay their bills, they don't have a roof over their head. These are basically people that are living on the streets. I chose to tie in addictions to this from Kindle, which would be the drug and alcohol chapters that we kind of went over. I kind of wanted to see, as far as my research about finding a solution that could possibly cure the addiction and homelessness. I know that recently around Fort Wayne, I don't know if people have noticed, but I've noticed that there have been a lot more homeless people on the streets, panhandling, begging for money, food, anything. And the reason for this is because there has been an increase in homelessness around America, not just Fort Wayne. And basically it's happening because of how the economy's fallen and people can't afford to pay bills, can't live in a house, they have nothing. People can't find jobs, which obviously leads them to living on the streets unless they could get in some type of emergency shelter. Now, the reason why I'm focusing on the drug part of it is because a lot of people have misconceptions and they believe that people who are on the streets are already addicted and they're on the streets because they have an addiction. They don't realize that a lot of these people are normal people like me and you who have become homeless, and they turn to drugs and alcohol as a way to kind of cope with the loneliness, with feeling sorry for themselves. It kind of numbs them to the pain. I wanted to research the topic to find a solution as far as if like 12-step programs work, if emergency shelters work, what we can do to kind of help this poverty level. Some of my research, I found that there are 3 million homeless individuals in the United States, and of those, 33% of them become alcohol users and 15% become drug users. Many people say in the research that I was finding that the reason why they turn to drugs and alcohol is, like I stated earlier, because they want to cope with their feelings of feeling sad for themselves, of feeling lonely. You know, and then also I found in the research a lot of people do the blame the victim, which is also mentioned in Kindle, that they kind of say, oh, these people put them on the streets for a reason, not realizing that it could have been their next door neighbor that became homeless. And yeah, the media I chose to watch was 5 episodes of Intervention. The reason why I did this was because I wanted to see what the solution was for these people. If you guys aren't familiar with Intervention, it's a show on A&E. Really good, you should watch it. It deals with people who have drug and alcohol addictions, and yes, a lot of them aren't homeless, but I was trying to look at it in the solution aspect, that when these people do go to treatment at the end, they are becoming healthier, they are being able to find jobs, they are being able to get back into the real world. And I also kind of took information from where I work at that is dealing with homeless individuals who have addiction issues, and once they complete the 12-step, they're finding homes, they're being able to work, you know, they're being able to be normal and get back into the economy. So the solution I found for my paper was that if you can set these individuals into a 12-step program, some type of shelter where, you know, they can sit there and get the treatment they need, that yes, it may take 18 months for them to get clean, but once they get clean, that they're getting off the streets. So it's lowering the addiction level and it's lowering the homeless level. So I hope this presentation made sense to you, and if you have any questions, please get at me in the discussion board.